Hey everyone, welcome back to another Fortnite Save the World video. Today, we will continue the new build for Hill Amplifier, the west direction. It will be a damage build as well. In general, damage builds require a bit more durability than recycle builds, since the traps will get used a lot. So, we add spawn covers above the spawn in front the tunnel. The drop traps will handle the first early waves easily, leaving the main tunnel traps fresh for the late hard waves. I already explained everything you need to know about this amplifier, how the damage build will work here, and a lot of important information about smashers and mini-bosses and how they will behave in the south direction video. No need to mention them again here. I highly recommend watching it first before building anything. You can check it here. And to avoid any confusion, let's call this build Hill Amplifier 2025 Build 1, the west direction. If there's any updates for the build, any needed information, or even a new version of the build, I will leave them in the description. So, make sure to check it before building anything. And if you want a recycle build, you can check the old build here. Still works very well. Just use the latest loop bridge from this build with it if you got any issues with smashers and mini-bosses. A different loop bridge fixes this kind of the issues most of the time. In general, check this video if you got any issues with any of your builds, it will explain all the possible issues, and how to fix them. Now everything is ready, let's start with the build. But before we start, don't forget to use code Larsis in the item shop and Epic Games Store if you want to support me, helps me a lot. As always, big thanks for all the channel members, super chat on the stream, everyone uses my creator code, and all the support, really appreciate that. And without further ado, let's get started. The main spawn is around here. And they have two ways to reach the amplifier. I will block the far one, and build the one in front of the spawn. Start with the floors first, to shift the lava bomb. It will be a 2 lanes tunnel, but you can use any type of tunnels here, since it's a straight way to the amplifier. Just don't make it too complicated, to avoid any smashers issues. Keep this one opened. Some husk will go down here, then try to go up again from here. Mostly plasters, pitchers, and zappers. These 4 edited walls may cause some issues for some people. You can remove them if you got any smashers charging around this area. You can expand the tunnel here for more traps. Even you can build inside the terrain here. But I tried to make the tunnel cheap as much as possible, since the lava shield and the loop bridge will cost a lot. That's why I said it requires a bit more durability. I will add a spawn cover too, which will help a lot to save the man tunnel durability for the late waves. That's why the recycle build was amazing here. But I built this one for people who had issues with the old recycle build or needed a damage build. I will try to go back again for the recycle build after finishing this one, to optimize it and make it cheaper. A very high lava shield, since the right side of the amplifier is very opened. A big loop bridge, I know. I built it like that to control the smashers from every possible angle. Lots of pillars and arches down here as well. So, smashers can have their fun time destroying them and charging on the amp without causing any issues to the main build. Looks crazy, I know, but believe me, I tested this amplifier for months just for smashers. You can add some baits here as well inside the terrain. They will destroy them and the arches around the amplifier, but that's the key for them. To drag them to these parts, without causing any issues to the build. Even you can add some baits around the amplifier itself as well. Just like the amp design with Devil Amplifier. Now for the traps and perks. Now let's add the traps. Important note here, you can add one sound wall trap instead one of the broadsides inside each lane. Sometimes propanes go crazy inside the tunnel if your durability ratio isn't enough. You can expand the tunnel as I said, but test it first to make sure it won't cause any issues. Make sure of the direction of the freeze trap, stand facing the amplifier while placing them. Leave these two empty. Same with the drop traps here, make sure of the direction of the tank. extra anti-air traps, just in case. The smashers will stand down here to destroy the pillars. For that, you can add extra 2 freeze traps to slow them down. That should cover everything about this direction. And to avoid routing any husk, stand at the AFK spot. I built it in this video. If there's any update for the build or any needed information, I will leave them in the description. So, make sure to check it out. And that's it for this video. Don't forget to use code Larsis in the item shop and Epic Games Store if you want to support me, helps me a lot. As always, big thanks for all the channel members, super chat on the stream, everyone uses my creator code, and all the support, really appreciate it. Like, subscribe if you are enjoying the content, so YouTube algorithm will suggest the video for more people. Hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, see you in the next one.